Okay, it's time for the final reveal of this gorgeous paint by number from ArtCreatLove. This is a 20 by 20 centimeter canvas. And ta-da! Didn't this turn out awesome? I cannot get over how good it looks. I wasn't too sure how it was going to turn out because when I had a look at it, the little areas to paint were so teeny tiny. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a heck of a time trying to fill these guys in. I will show you a picture actually. Move him all over there. Just over here, how tiny some of those little areas were to work on. I used the little paintbrush mainly on this particular one. I used this one too, the medium, but I didn't use the big one. I mean, I could have used it in the background, but these ones already had paint on them, and I thought I'll just use those ones. So those two paintbrushes were beautiful. Really good to work with. I haven't had one little bristle come out or anything like that. They were really, really good. They hold the paint very well. But that's how it turned out. Really super happy. I worked with the lighter colors first, which is that really sort of soft mint green, and then I worked up through the darker colors finally to this really dark blue. That way I can kind of correct any little areas that it kind of got a little away from me. Some of the areas were so tiny though that I couldn't even see what the symbol was in it, and I had to use my magnifying glass with my glasses so I could see some of them. That's how tiny they were. But, you know, the ones that were too tiny, I just tried my best, and, you know, if I made them bigger, who cares? The effect still turned out really well, but this just looks like a photograph, doesn't it? It's incredible. I'll zoom you in so you can have a closer look. Isn't it just so pretty? And when I got to the background, so I did the turtle first and then I did the background, I sort of painted it exactly sort of how it had it done, so with those defined edges. And then I came back later and I just sort of used, so with these two, to blend them, I just used a little bit of that paint, a little bit of that paint, mixed them up, and then I used a Q-tip to sort of blot it around the edging, and I did the same like with these ones. So everywhere those areas sort of touched, I just combined those two colors together and just kind of blotted it like that. It was pretty rough, but yeah, the blended looks so much better, so I'm just so much happier with that. And then once I was sort of done, I kind of went over with that light color, and I just did a little bit more of a coat on that one, but you know, I didn't have any trouble covering those numbers, whereas the first one that I did, the sunflower, I had a lot of trouble with the yellow. It wasn't sort of covering the lines or, you know, the numbers. You could see them come through, but with this I had no trouble whatsoever. Yeah, and I just wanted to sort of tidy up some of that light green color once I did all the other ones. So I think that turned out brilliant. Gorgeous. All right, I'll zoom you back out again. So when I got to these big background areas, especially this one here, I was looking in that little tiny pot to paint and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm just not going to have enough. So I was sort of really kind of barely putting it on there. And then as I got around to the edging, I had heaps left over. So I just kind of really slapped it on there. And I had plenty of paint left over. So these paints were really, really good quality, really good coverage, and I didn't use them all up. Like even that background color, the 8 it was, there's still like half a tub in there. So I had no issues. There's stacks and stacks of paint because I was sweating a little bit on some of these areas, like that area and the blue on the top. I thought, oh no, I'm going to run out, but I didn't. So yeah, really good coverage. Really happy with that. Absolutely wrapped. Really super happy. So I'd like to thank ArtCreatLove for sending me out this product for review. I'm very impressed. You've got me hooked. I do really like paint by numbers now, so can't wait to do some more because this is really good fun. As far as time-wise, this took me 2 days to do. I just kind of took my time with it and did it during the day because I had a bit of trouble with my lighting. But yeah, it took me 2 days to do and I wasn't rushing, so I think this turned out brilliant. So I'd like to thank ArtCreatLove for sending this out to me for review, and I'd like to thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you next time. Bye!